This week in gear, the arrival of a privacy-focused smartphone, Samsung's eye-popping 30K TV, and more tech moves that could change your mind. What happens when privacy promises clash with tech realities? This week, the tech world is buzzing about a supposed game-changing privacy phone, Samsung's wild television ambitions, and gadgets designed to close the gap between hype and what real users actually want. But here's where it gets controversial. Are these claims as impressive as they sound, or just clever marketing dressed as innovation? A new privacy phone hits the scene. Is it really what it claims? Let's start with the Up phone, a smartphone revived from tech obscurity by Unplugged, a company known for championing digital privacy. The Up phone made headlines back in 2023 for its bold assertion, a phone that keeps your data secure, free from the grip of big tech companies. This new chapter sees the device relaunching under fresh leadership, underscoring Unplugged's aim to build no-compromise privacy right into your pocket. But this is the part most people miss. Unplugged isn't exactly a new name. The company's roots are tangled up with Blackwater founder Eric Prince, whose reputation in the world of private security is, to put it mildly, polarizing. Does that pedigree inspire trust or skepticism when it comes to privacy? The operating system, now called Unplugged OS, formerly Liber OS, is based on the Android open-source project, but steers clear of Google services, claiming to prevent backdoor data collection. There's a built-in firewall to block data trackers, a native VPN that promises not to keep logs, and a kill switch for added hardware-level security. Plus, privacy-first Brave browser comes pre-installed. On paper, it's a privacy advocate's dream, yet controversy looms. Several respected security experts, including those behind Graphene OS, have called out Unplugged's earlier privacy claims as overstated, if not outright misleading. Does this mean their product improvements are nothing more than smoke and mirrors? Now for the specs. Here's where you might raise an eyebrow. The Up phone rolls out with the same hardware as its predecessors, a MediaTek Dimensity 1200 chip from 2021 and just 8 GB RAM. At a whopping $989, it's difficult to ignore that similarly priced phones offer far better tech. And the promise to shift manufacturing to the US by the end of 2025 recalls failed attempts by other companies. Think the infamous Trump Mobile, which boasted Made in America, only to renege later. If production does return stateside, expect the sticker shock to get even worse. Even the privacy features turn paid after the first year. $13 monthly or $130 annually. For those thinking of investing, caution is advised. Would you take the leap? Or is this just another expensive illusion? Ultrahuman's ring, ovulation tracking goes high-tech, but will it change women's health? In the growing smart ring market, Ultrahuman is making waves by launching a major new feature, accurate ovulation tracking. Unlike its rival Aura, Ultrahuman's subscription-free Ring Air now leverages top-tier algorithms from VIO HealthTech, validated by over a decade of research and more than 260,000 menstrual cycles of data. Starting August 15th, users can add Cycle and Ovulation Pro for a small fee, offering support for various cycle patterns, including complicated conditions like PCOS and endometriosis. Most existing trackers miss nuances in real women's lives. Ultrahuman's approach adapts existing medical-grade methods to real-world skin temperature sensors, making this tool useful not only for those actively monitoring fertility, but for anyone wanting predictable insights, from vacation planning to optimizing workouts. And with a lower price tag than competitors' subscriptions, this could signal a shift in wearable tech for women's health. What do you think? Will companies like Ultrahuman finally give women's unique needs the spotlight they deserve? Or is this just another layer of data for tech companies to mine? Samsung's 115-inch, $30,000 Micro RGB LED TV. The next big thing or outrageous overkill? Ready for a TV that costs as much as a new car? Samsung just raised the curtain on its mind-boggling 115-inch Micro RGB LED television, retailing for a staggering $30,000. Using individually controlled red, green, and blue micro LEDs behind the screen, Samsung touts 100% coverage of the advanced BT 2020 color spectrum, a feat most other top-tier TVs can't touch. The result? Colors so rich and true, they could thrill even the pickiest cinephile. The technical wizardry doesn't end with color. This behemoth integrates an AI-driven color engine and glare-busting coatings for ultra-sharp images, whether it's movie night or midday. But here's the debate. While Samsung's tech guarantees visual performance, it doesn't match the pixel-level image magic of true Micro LED or OLED displays, which remain extremely tough and expensive to mass-produce. Competitors like Hisense and Sony are racing to catch up, with their own massive displays soon joining the market. Would you be tempted by the ultimate home theater, or do these ultra-premium gadgets miss the point for everyday viewers? 500 Hz gaming monitors, too fast for reality, or the future of esports? Displays weren't the only treat Samsung offered this week. Hardcore gamers, take note. Samsung has unleashed 3 new Odyssey gaming monitors, including the jaw-dropping 27-inch OLED G6 with an astronomical 500 Hz refresh rate. Now, most people struggle to notice a practical difference after 120 Hz, but competitive gamers chasing every millisecond swear by ultra-high refresh rates for that silky smooth edge. And this is the part that divides opinion. For $1,000, is the superior speed and OLED clarity a real advantage, or just another arms race in the pursuit of diminishing returns? The lineup also features 2 Odyssey G7, G75F models at 37 and 40 inches. With curved screens and high-resolution panels, albeit using VA technology rather than OLED. Priced between $900 and $1,200, these models speak to the evolving preferences in gaming displays. Bigger, sharper, and more immersive, but not necessarily better HDR. How much are you willing to spend for that next-level experience, and where would you draw the line? Nomad Cycles wants to change e-bike repair forever, but does the industry want that? Electric bikes are everywhere, but here's a problem. As they get sleeker, they're also getting harder to fix when things go wrong. Enter Nomad Cycles, an Oregon startup on a mission to make e-bikes durable, modular, and above all, repairable. Their double-down and kickback models shun throwaway culture with sturdy chromoly steel frames and motors you can actually swap or fix. A huge deal for anyone who expects their daily ride to last longer than a few years. Both models offer 750 or 1,000-watt motors. The